Hey, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. This your brother Matthew Daniels, aka the Real Bookworm. Remember, family, I told y'all once before, I'm not just a bookworm. I'm the real bookworm because I'm doing the book game like it ain't never been done before, and I'm doing the book game like it'll never be done again. I know it's been a while since I made a video like this, just talking to you guys, but that's because I've been in the lab. See, sometimes you gotta go in the lab, right? Sometimes you gotta work. Sometimes you gotta grind, right? Sometimes you gotta work, and sometimes you gotta grind. Man, look, I call myself the real bookworm for a reason. Number one is because I own over 600 books in my personal library. And I read every single day, like consistently. I pick up a book and I read something. Either to get more knowledge, either to study, research, get some new information in my head, but I'm always reading. And I own over 600 books. So I'm always reading all different types of subjects, right? So that's the first reason why I call myself the real bookworm. I'm not a bookworm. I'm the real bookworm. Make sure you get it right. But one reason why I call myself the real bookworm is because I'm reading all the time. I surround myself with books. Books are my life, but also because I'm one of the greatest scribes to ever touch a pen. Listen, this is December 2023, right? This is December 2023. Now I want to tell y'all something. In January 2023, none of these books existed. These are all books written by myself. Now this is 11 books of a 12-book series. The 12th book is already wrote. It just haven't came in the mail yet. But the 12th book is already wrote. In January 2023, I had 4 published books out. In December of 2023, I have 16 books out. I wrote 12 books in 12 months. And each book contains 30 short motivational stories. The 12th book contains 35 short motivational stories, original stories, written by myself to make it a grand total of 365 for 365 days straight. I woke up, I sat in my computer, I used my imagination, I tapped into my inner scribe. And I came up with another story. I came up with another idea. I crystallized that story and I crystallized that idea into my mind. I typed it up. I literally wrote the entire story. I edited the entire story. I recorded myself reading and reciting the entire story. I converted that into a video. Then I posted that video onto all of my social media accounts so I can share it with the world. Because I know everyone isn't going to buy the books, but I still wanted to share the stories with the entire world. Right? I still wanted to share the stories with the entire world. So I put it out on all of my social media accounts so people could have access to it, whether or not they bought these books or not. This is every day for 365 days straight. Family, 365 stories. So when I say I'm the real bookworm, I'm actually telling you guys that I'm one of the greatest scribes to ever touch a pen in the history of scribes touching a pen. Now, that's not to take away anything from anybody that write. I respect our authors. I respect our scribes. I respect our people within the craft. But listen, I've been on my grind for a year straight. So just allow me to indulge and be proud. I just want to be proud of myself. I just want to be proud of myself. There's not ego. There's not any narcissism. This is not me putting anybody else down. I just want to uplift myself because it was hard. It was difficult. I had to be disciplined, right? I'm going to tell you guys something. Sometimes I listen to motivational speakers, right? I listen to motivational speakers because what they say and how they say it, they give you the necessary drive and the umption to get up and chase your dreams. And I had a dream of being, a world-renowned author whose books are sold and known all over the world and whose books last for 1,000 years. It ain't no secret. It ain't no secret that that's my goal, to be one of the most profound, to be known as one of the most profound authors ever, and to have my works last for 1,000 years. And so in order to accomplish that, I've sometimes listened to different motivational speakers, say, this is how this is how you achieve your goals. This is how you become the best version of yourself. This is how you make it happen. And you know what I heard? All of them say consistently, they all said that you got to get up every single day and you got to chase your dreams. You got to get up every single day and you got to grind. You got to get up every single day and you got to work. You got to hump. You got to push. You got to press. And what I noticed is that, yes, sometimes they'll say that. Right? And so I started saying it. I started saying it to myself and I started saying it to others. Every single day you got to get up and you got to grind. Every single day you got to get up and you got to work. And you have heard that. No doubt you've heard that yourself. Every single day you got to get up and do it. So you wanted to know what I did. I say, you know what? I'm going to put that method to the test. Right? Not only am I going to encourage other people to get up every single day and grind, I'm going to get up and I'm going to grind every single day. And not metaphorically, not symbolically, not allegorically, not in my own mind. I'm going to literally get up and I'm going to grind every single day. And since I'm an author, since I want to be known as one of the greatest scribes to ever touch a pen, I say, you know what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to write every single day. I'm going to write something of value. I'm going to push myself to write. And I'm not going to go to sleep until I finish it. I got a full-time job. I got a wife. I got 3 children. This is in addition to doing everything that I have to do. This sometimes going into work early, staying late, or working on my off days. This is in addition to all of that. This is sometimes being sick, sometimes having debts in my family that I have to deal with mentally. Going through stress, going through emotional turmoil, having to fight this demon and battle this demon and deal with every single thing that we deal with on a day-to-day basis that sometimes make us stop chasing our dreams and chasing our goals. In the midst of all of that, I made myself right. And I said, you know what? Every day for 365 days straight, I'm going to write. Every month, I'm going to publish a new book. And I'm going to do what they are saying that you need to do. Not only am I going to put this theory to the test, but I'm going to show the people that it's possible. I'm going to show the people that it's possible. And so what I did with this morning motivation with Matthew Daniels series, I'm inspiring you guys to become the best version of yourself. And I'm telling you guys that you got to get up every single day and you got to work. You got to grind. You got to press. You got to push. You got to fight. You got to face your demons, right? You got to face your demons in the midst of your stress, in the midst of your job, in the midst of your family, in the midst of taking care of any responsibilities that you have. You got to find time to work on yourself. And so each day I wrote a story, and each story it has a motivational message to it that is inspiring you to become the best version of yourself and achieve your dreams and your goals. Right? And at the end of each story, I explain the allegorical meaning to the story that I just wrote, because every story has a meaning to it. Every story is an allegory. Every story is a metaphor. Every story is a parable. There are kernels of wisdom that are embedded in each story that will give you the necessary insight on how to become the best version of yourself, right? And so I wanted to tell you guys that. This is how you do it. But I also wanted to show you guys that this is how you do it, because sometimes people they'll just talk, they'll just say it, you don't know what it looks like. You don't know what it looks like, and then in your heart and in your mind, you don't even know if it's possible. Well, it's possible, family. It's possible, family. It's possible, family. So what I want you guys to do, if you like getting, a daily motivational encouragement, if you like reading daily affirmations, daily inspirationals, if when you wake up in the morning you like to just hear something, read something, engage in something that can help make you become the best version of yourself, then what I suggest you do is I suggest you start reading through this Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels book series. And how it's designed is that for 365 days straight, you read one story, you get the message, and you apply that in your life. The next day, you read the next story, you digest the information, and you apply that to your life. And what I do, I take you through a years-long journey. Where every day I give you something. Every day I feed you. Every day I pour into you. Every day I put into you that which you need to achieve your dream. And if anybody is wondering, I wonder if the things that Matthew Daniels is saying will work in my life. Look, I started 2023 with 4 books. Now I got 16. Is it possible? Yes. Does it work? Yes. Yeah, because I'm not just talking about it. I'm being about it. I'm walking it. I walk it like I talk it. I walk it like I talk it. One of the greatest to ever do it. The real bookworm. It is what it is, fam. So what I want you guys to do to start your motivational journey, I want you guys to go to Amazon.com. I want you to type in Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels Volume 1. I'm going to put the link in the comments or the description of this video. Right? I want you to go to Amazon, type in Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels Volume 1 and get the book and start your motivational journey. In 30 days, when you finish Volume 1, I want you to order Volume 2. And when you finish Volume 2, I want you to order Volume 3 and so on, Volume 4 and so on. And what you're going to see is that at the end of 365 days, you will have read 365 short motivational stories. They easy to read. They're about 3 pages long. You ain't got to sit here. It ain't gonna take you long to read it. You can read through them in 3 to 5 minutes, right? And what you're gonna notice is from the wisdom and the knowledge and the information that I'm pouring into you, you're going to you're naturally going to become the best version of yourself, right? And every single day, Volume 12 is on its way. But what you're going to see is every single day, you're going to get the motivation and the inspiration that you need to become the best version of yourself. Everybody that's already got any of my books, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. If you got Volume 1, I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me know what you guys think about the stories. I pushed and I grinded to get to this point. Some days, a lot of days, actually, I didn't really feel like writing. I got tired. Some days I was sick as a dog, running a fever, nose running, got a cough. Sometimes when you watch the videos and you hear me reciting the story, you can hear it in my voice. I'm not feeling good. Some days, I woke up late and I had to be at work in a few hours and I only had a few hours to write a story and I had no idea what I was going to write, but I pushed myself to get it done. Why? Because I wanted to show you guys that it is possible. Real talk. It's possible to achieve your dreams. It's possible to become the best version of yourself. And the main thing about it is you have, like I said, every single story, you have to always strive to do that which is good, right? You got to clean yourself up, right? You got to have a righteous and pure heart, right? You can't be out here with no evil and wicked designs and plan to be totally successful and have longevity in this thing. You approach your goals with a pure heart, with a pure and clean mind, and you just grind it out. When you don't feel like doing it, you make yourself do it. Anything is possible. I don't know anybody that has wrote 12 books in 12 months. 365 short motivational stories in 365 days, and every single story is an allegorical story that is meant to help you become the best version of yourself, and actually broke down some wisdom, some deep wisdom at the end of it. I don't know anybody that's ever done that. So, I'm breaking new ground. I made history with this work. So what I want you guys to do is go to Amazon.com, type in Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels Volume 1. Order your copy of Volume 1. Eventually, I want you guys to get all of Volume 1 through Volume 12. If you don't want to get the book, I know everybody's not going to get the book. Just go to my social media platforms and just scroll through. I posted every single video, 365 videos of me reading 365 stories, and just listen to the stories, because I really want you guys to become the best version of yourself. Just like, I'm becoming one of the greatest scribes to ever live. I want you to be the greatest at whatever it is that you want to do in life, right? Whatever it is that you want to do in life. But yeah, here it is. In 1 year, I went from 4 books to 16 books. So I do kind of know what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm talking about, man. So you guys, let me know what your favorite story is. If you've been on this journey with me, get those books. When you get those books, leave me a review, leave me a comment. Tell me how this morning motivation with Matthew Daniels journey has affected you, man. I love you guys. Stay pushing, stay grinding, stay fighting. You can be all that you want to be. You can do anything that you want to do. And the Morning Motivation with Matthew Daniels book series will help you achieve that goal. I'm out, family. I'll be back to y'all a little later, man, because I got a lot more to talk about. I just wanted to give you guys a little taste now that I finally got this thing finished, and I ain't been with y'all in a while. Hotel, the real bookworm, Matthew Daniels, out.